That's that's All right, folks. 23 seconds left in the warm-up. Game 2 of the Canes 11U like a AAA team. I always keep forgetting to ask. As our cameraman Mike Grimm doing his dips, getting ready for the camera work. I'm telling the crowd, Mike Grimm doing his dips, getting ready for the camera work. So Mike Grimm's on caffeine today. That's hilarious. I know you don't ever have it. So. Oh, sugar too? So you're ready. You're ready then. All right. About to get started here. We'll be back with the first period. Yeah. All right, folks. We're here for the start of the first period. Canes versus Raptors. Raptors on your left, right and white. Canes, just like yesterday, on your left, black. Canes have possession, got them into the zone. Offside. Face off just outside the Raptors zone. Paul, Holland, Picard, Holt near Grimm. Holland takes possession after the draw and dumps it just before the red line, but they wipe it off. The icing, that is. Canes try to get out of their own zone. Holland sends it back down. Paul had it for a second, comes over to Picard. Picard looks cross ice, gets caught in the slot, and Canes end up with it. Stick lifted by Liam Picard, gets the puck back. Cross ice pass all the way down to Holland. Holland, quick shot, blocker to side, rebound's just sitting there, but that's taken away by the Canes defense. Whittier and Kelowna just make a change here coming the game. High shot, run by Guido, and held on to for his faceoff. Sykes, PD, Mikey Lee, Kelowna and Whittier are the D pair. Battle for it behind the net. Sykes, Whittier, the Canes player. Canes had it for a moment. They get it back here. It's Petey. Had it for a moment. Now he has it. Petey breaks out. Mikey Lee on his left. Petey's got some speed. Skates around the first defender. Looks to the front of the net. Goes all the way back behind the net. Gets it up to the point man. Point man's got to handle it. It's Kelowna. Goes around a couple of people, brings it back into the zone, across past to Petey. Petey pulls around a man, takes a shot, save, gloved out by a defensive player. That's all right. Can't grab it, but he can hit it with his hand. Sent to the top of the zone, where Kelowna's going to have to settle that puck down again. Lee, cross ice pass to Petey. Petey brings it into the zone, pulls it around a man, quick shot, saved by the goalkeeper. Petey chases that puck into the corner. He's bumped off to an incidental contact there. Peterson on the change flies over and gets that puck. Petey's going to grab it. They're going to do a quick turnaround here. Peterson, as Petey tries to make the change, stopped in the slot. Haynes coming the other way. Icing. So that'll bring the face off. 12:44 back down into the Kane zone. Lighter crowd than yesterday. That'd be because they're all in the lobby watching this USA hockey game. Tied up 1-1 between the second and third period. If you don't know, I gave a call to the Olympic Committee and tried to have them reschedule that game, knowing that we have this game. But they didn't honor my request. Haynes off the draw. Take it out of the Raptors zone. Poke checked up ahead by Perini. They battle for it in neutral. Haynes get it down in the Raptors zone. Margulies had it for a moment. They battle for it in the corner. Several players. It's up to the point man for the Canes. Canes man. Point takes a shot wide. Other point now. Winds up, takes a shot. That's battled around in front. Sprawled out as Guido. He makes that save. It comes around the backside of the net. Margulies gets a stick in there. Peterson just about clears the zone, but no. Kept in. Perini will chase after to the corner after it deflected off into the slot area. Carlson holding his man. He's not going to leave him. Nice play. Massoud, rolling puck, trying to get it out here, and they do. Massoud still has it. Backhand cross ice pass. Sent into the Raptors zone. Grimman. Brady's still on the ice, waiting for Fulton to make that change. Sent around the boards to Massoud. Just out of reach. Wow, back down there. All right, no call. Margulies and goalie takes a shot, glove down. Held in front, almost kept in by Grimm. Fulton here. Turns around, spins out of the zone. Haynes, bring it in. They're going to call a strip here. The Raptors will go down again. 11-13 left in the first period. Face off down in the Raptor zone to the right of Guido. Man down here. Paul, they got the speed out there. Man's taken down. I think he's stick. Fulton here. Anyway, it's up to the point. Fulton here lost a stick in the boards over there, the Zam boards, like dead man zone, I said. Intercepted by the Raptors. They're able to clear the zone. Holland with some speed tries to skip that up. He does get a hold of it. He's going to hold it wisely. Kill some time off the clock by bringing it into the zone. Still has it. Pulls it into the slot. Quick shot. Just wide. Tries to get his rebound. Haynes from the other way. Hall jumps that play. Whittier on the defensive end will settle that puck down. 56 left on the kill. Passing all the way up ice. Mishandled by the Canes as they try to settle it down and get their power play started. 10:29 left in the first. All zeros. Canes bringing it onside. Little Gypsy Duke play at the line. Back to the point man. Point man looking to see what his options are. Goes down low. And they try to work this power play around. Smothered by a couple man. Lucas Kelowna. All over that man. Trying to get that puck and does, but it comes to the point. Point man winds up. Tries to go around Paul. Pulls it around a couple of guys. Backhands it, but Guido's there for the save. Sits in the crease there. Raptors able to clear it out. Howell gets it up ice to center. Haynes trying to turn this around quick. It's poked away. Well, held on to it. Quickly, Whittier was able to regain control of that puck. He's knocked down. 3 seconds left on this kill. Peterson comes up and then split by Holland all the way to the other side of the ice. That'll kill the power penalty. All even. Tyson Rintala on the forecheck. Carlson gets the puck neutral zone, hits Petey's stick. Petey tries to put around a man, is checked away for the moment. Then Perini steps up. Perini, center ice, bangs it off the board. Petey tries to get a hold of it. He ends up on top of a man. He's trying to get up. Kane's able to clear the zone. Ends up on Peterson's stick. He can bring it in. He just gets it in on side. I mean, by a hair. Kane's recover. Comes up to the top. Perini fans. Ends up on Logan Peterson's shot. Quick shot. Ends up on Tyson Rintala. Another quick shot off the side of the net. First one was wide. Kane's half possession. Stolen. Petey off the post. Seemed like it was the outside post, but a post nonetheless. Perini turns around quickly. He's got time and space. He's going to take it. Lines up. Quick shot. That's wide. Comes into the corner for the Canes. Clear the zone and skated up to center ice. Poked away. In between some skates. Petey gets it again. Shifts it up to Peterson. Logan Peterson. 2 to beat, sorry. Peterson takes a quick shot. Oh, that's off the crossbar. Nice shot. Canes try to turn it around and go the other way. A 2 to beat here. Defensive backs being battered around in the slot area, but Picard recovers, goes the other way, gets it over to Petey. Petey has Peterson with him. Petey pulls it around to the face-off out on the far side, comes behind the net. Looking for a man in front, gets to Fultonier. Fultonier's got time and space, takes that shot. It's tipped down low and wide. Nice attempt by the Raptors. It's still being battered around in front. Fultonier jumps that play, tries to get another shot off, gets it to the front of the net. That's just wide. Nice play by Mason. They dig for it on this, just in front of the Canes bench. Squirts out. Fultonier's there again. One-timer right to the goalkeeper, and he makes the save. But awareness by Fultonier there is great. 3 shots on that chip, so great chip from Mason Fultonier. 7:41 left in the first, all zeros. Malone and Whittier, the D pair. Up front, we got Mikey Lee, Sykes, Picard. Picard with possession behind the net. Puts the brakes. Looking for a play to make. That gets flipped up in the air as he still battles behind the net. And then a lot of jostling here. Looks like they're going to call a face-off. Maybe that puck got stuck. Yeah, I think it was stuck in the laying on top of the net, so they blew it dead. Laying on top of the back of the net. Same group out there. Quick face-off. Whittier. Captain Sykes gets it in, and Lee slams it down low. Picard gives chase behind the Canes net, slammed around. Colon's got to come up quick. He does. Sends it back down low to Picard. It goes through his skates, and Sykes will grab it on the other side. Sykes backhands it. Tried to backhand it back down low. Comes out of the Raptor zone. Whittier to Kelowna, D to D. He's going to bank it. Tried to bank it off to Picard. Steps up and tries to get that check away. He's got to get back. I tend to focus on my son here as he's battered around on neutral zone. Paints. Bring it in on side. Quick shot. Guido. Steals that aside, and he's there for the rebound. Whittier flies up the right side. Drops it from Sykes. A little miscommunication. Sykes back to Whittier, but Rintala flies up the left side and grabs that puck. 6:37 remaining in the period. Rintala puts it in front, off the side of the net. Haynes clear it out of the zone. Carlson. D to D. Rintala at the blue line, dumps it deep. Haynes pick it up behind their own net. Up ice is intercepted by Kasuf in neutral zone. Skates it in to the Haynes zone. Margulies is up there to help. Margulies has possession, pulls around one, gets caught in the skates of a couple of Haynes players. Haynes coming back the other way. At the face-off, that quick shot. Stick is lifted by Margulies. Nice forecheck. Try to say back check. Gets a pass up to Kasuf. Kasuf tries to lumber through one. He had the puck, and he pushed the man, and he gets called there. So the Raptors are going man down with 5:49 left in the period. face-off won by the Raptors on this penalty kill. Boltonier, Grimm, Peterson, Petey out there. Trying to get a cross-ice pass for Petey. Sent up ice. The arm is up for icing call. 5:37 left in the period. 1:18 remaining on the kill. Brian Holland yelling that was touched. So the draw will be redone. He's batted around. Reference blocking my view. It's right in front of Guido. He smothers that puck for a faceoff. Faceoff will be redone again after that. Battle forward ensues at the faceoff dot. Boltonier tried to get it out. Stopped by the point man. You got a man. Dane's having here trying to threaten. Puck bounces off of Guido after a nice save. He looks cross ice at Petey. Petey's got one to beat. He's got him turned around. He's got a stick on him. Pulls it to the forehand off the crossbar. He definitely beat both of those defenders. Might even got a high stick on him, but at the end of the day, that puck remains outside of the net. Now, Petey had another opportunity for a break. It's like they wanted. Oh, he's pushed off the puck. No call. Both ways. James looking for pull it in front. Peterson trying to get it out of the zone. Losing his balance is Petey. Grimm brings it up nice on the right-hand side. He's almost hit, and it's just getting to be a little bit chippy out there at the moment. Man flies across, just misses that pass to the bank. Pulls a shot, wide-angle shot. Goes wide past the net. Holland races over, tries to get something going here. Sent back into the zone, picked up by Boltonier. Boltonier, D to Grimm. Grimm sends a pass up ice to Holland. Holland brings him to the zone outside. He's got Hall with him. Tries to bang it off the boards for Halsey. Sorry, I said you got Holland with him. You got Halsey. Holland had Halsey with him. I don't know. Maybe I said the right thing. Kasu battling on the far boards. James come out with it. Back checks Hall and just dump it. Picked up by Whittier. Whittier up ice to Kasu, just out of reach. Halsey gets upended. Right in front of me. Cross ice pass. Sent icing call with 3:24 left in the first period. Sorry, a little distracted there for a second. Trying to see what the score for the U.S. game was. That might happen. Tied up one there. All zeros here. 3:24 left in the period. Margulies, Picard, Rintala. Taken by Corona after battled by a couple of defensemen. Now Picard battles for it. Rintala tries to get a hold of that puck and does. Gets it up to Margulies. Margulies tries to get it out, but they hold it at the top of the zone. James gets pulled down. And then you get a penalty here. So 3:06 left in the first period. The Raptors are going to go a man down. The penalty kill. Logan Peterson and Petey out there. Chipped up ice. Petey's going to try and win this foot race. And he does. Takes the puck. He's pulled down. Still tries to get that shot off. No call. He's pulled down. Anyway, you know me. I don't like fighting the refs. Plus, they can hear me. They're like right in front of me. I can get thrown out of this joint if I open my mouth. Okay, Raptors. Petey chips it out. Now Peterson's going to try and jump this play. Just misses. Kelowna steps up. Whittier steps up. And keep it out of the zone with 2:30 left. 54 left on the kill. Sent back into the Raptor zone. Kelowna looks up ice. Trying to get it all the way to the Canes bench. As the D tries to change, Speedy holds it up. 40 left. Logan Peterson, a shorthanded attempt there. Puck flips around. He had a nice shot off that saved by the goalkeeper. He still battles with 4 down in the corner. 31 left on this kill. Speedy agitates to the top of the zone, but the Canes are able to get it out. Canes, short size pass. Marini just takes that away easily. Speedy had it for a moment. The Canes turn that around. Speedy's all over that check. Hits a man, no call. As Canes, 12 seconds left on the kill, trying to set this power play up. Batted around on the back of the net. Does come sort of to the side. Can't really see it now. It's out of my vision. Picked up by Marini. Marini's got Peterson with him. Gets it over to Logan Peterson, and Mark Leese is sprung by the box. So they got a 3-on-2 with 1:30 left as that penalty expired. Marini hooks a man down. Well, not hooks him, but keeps that puck. Oh, and that puck is taken from Margulies, but he's able to keep it. Margulies hooks up ice, gets it out of the zone. 1:10 left in the period, all zeros. Canes come the other way. Quick shot, and actually ends up on Perini's stick. Excuse me. Paul is caught the skates of Margulies, so the Canes are able to keep it in. Quick shot, they were looking for a man, in front, but that's a cross ice pass. 47 left in the period. Canes, defender circles. Stolen by Halsey. Halsey has an opportunity here. Tries to get a backhand off. Unable to. Shots wide. Fultonier meets that on the other side. One time. Comes in front. Turn. Shot. Holland. Right into the belly. Save by the goalkeeper. 27.8 left in the period. .8 left in the first. 0-0. Grimm, Fultonier, Holland, Halsey, Sykes. Fultonier tries to get a shot off. That's deflected by a defender. The Canes try to break out of their zone. That's chipped in the air by Holland, but yeah, somehow the Canes were able to get that in on side. I don't know how. Sent to the front of the net. And a man is dumped off of that. He puts his back on. No call again. And then Fultonier's taken down. No call. Nope, they finally do get a call here. So Raptors are going to power play after 1.8 seconds left in the period, after we've cried to the refs for multiple. I think that was sort of a, hey man, we've cried for about 4 of them. Give us one, and they finally did. I'm not sure that was 100% a penalty, but they were tired of hearing the bench side over here. So you got the power play unit out with 1.8 left, ceremonial face-off. I mean, 2 seconds is usually enough to get a shot off, or you can get it right off the draw. That's tough. And that'll end it. We'll be back for a second. All right, folks, back for the start of the second period. Buck 29. 1 minute, 29 seconds left on that power play, as it only got a 1 point extra earlier, 1.8 points. 2 seconds if you want to be technical. Shout out to Mike Grimm on the camera work. Shout out to all the families who help out here. Whittier, Petersons, Collins, Berselix, everybody, all the parents are all doing a great job here. Everybody, thanks for that. As the Raptors work the puck down on this power play, put it across, but it becomes a shot. It's poked around the front, held on by the goalkeeper for a face-off. And we want to thank all you guys for watching. My mom's out there in Arizona. Hey, Mom. She watches Lucas's games. Always comments after from the Buckeye, Arizona area. Got people in Melbourne, Florida. This is cousins, aunts, aunt, uncle, and cousins could potentially. So thank you to all the families who listen and watch all the time. Really more watch, but not listening to me. That's the Raptors on this power play, try to get the puck settled down. 58 left. Drop for Holland. Holland puts cross ice to Peters. Peters, over to Margulies. Give him go to Peters. Sorry, back to Peters. Back to Margulies. Give him go. Looks to see if he gets a shot. He does have it. That's saved, but he gets his own rebound. Margulies looking to set something else up. Goes cross ice past us. Chipped by a defender and then sent outside the zone. Hayes. Sorry, I had to cough there. Canes bring it back down into the Raptors zone with 29 left on this power play, but the Canes can hold it here and kill some extra minutes off. Send up the boards. Holland has it. Holland. We get this power play set up. Takes a quick shot. Ooh, almost goes in. Actually, wide of the net. Nice low shot. Into the corner. Flipped out of the zone. Just out. Margulies puts it around the player. 7 on left on this power play. And really never got a chance to set it up. Here comes Peterson with a break, though, as I say that. Peterson winds up, takes a shot. Ooh, just wide. Comes all the way to the side of the net, kept in by Logan Peterson. So that was actually not Peterson who took that shot. I'm sure who did. Halsey, possibly. Oh, Peters. I don't know. I'm lost track of time. Canes break out the other way, but Petey's back. Tries to attack that man. He goes by him. Halsey gets back. Shot gets off. Guido holds on to that from the faceoff with 13:09 left in the period. 1-1. Lucas was asking me what the score was of the USA game. Anyway, 0's here in Raleigh. This is their home. I should not mention where we're playing. We are Wake Forest today at the home rink of the Raptors. As the Cane, push down there. There's going to be a call there as he was thrown on the ice. Not sure who that was. Okay, Liam Picard, who might have been tossed out, draws the penalty. So with 13 left, the Raptors are going to go on another power play. Huh? Oh, man, have I been saying Guido this whole time? Sorry, man. So Biggie is in net. Thank you, Coach Dennis. Maybe I should look at the numbers possibly, or the size. So I apologize. That's Biggie out there. I don't know. I just figured the switch. I did a logical deduction and was wrong. Shows you how well I know these players, but Biggie is out there today. So I apologize to Biggie and Biggie's family. All the saves I've credited to Guido are Biggie's. He just looks so tall out there today. As the Canes try to threaten, they bring it into the. I feel terrible. I'm sorry to Biggie. You guys, I will redub this game to suit for the quick shot. That's why. And we will change every time I say Guido, we'll change it out with me saying Biggie. It'll be really funny to listen to. Canes threatening, quick shot. Biggie makes the first save, slides over as almost made. He doesn't have to make that save as the Raptors. Marini brings it back the other way. He's by himself. Just gonna pulls it over to Kasu. Kasu, they're still in the power play for 35 here. Comes across. Marini skates and grabs that puck. Marini loses his edge as they battle for it. Lee gets in there, but the Canes come out with it. That's taken by Whittier, though. Stymies any chance of anything happening, but the Canes keep it in with a steal here. Pull it to the forehand in the slot. But a beautiful defensive play there by Mikey Lee to make sure nothing happens. Perini now up ice again. He's got Picard with him. Perini on the far side. Looked like he was going to pass, but he did the fake pass shot. Now it's sent all the way down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call. I told the fans I face off down to the right of the Canes goaltender. What's funny is I saw Guido sitting next to me the entire time. I might have looked at him about 7 times while I was saying he was in net. How my mind didn't deduct that he wasn't in 2 places. That's classic Joe Colonna. Split brain. D to D in front of the net. Chris Graham looks up ice as he's agitated, pulls it back, backhands it the other way where Hall's going to be waiting for it. Hall, quick pass, tried to hit Rintola. Rintola is going to chase that down, beat the defender. But the defender gets a stick on it. Raptors got to clear the zone. Banked off towards the neutral zone. Quick shot by the Canes. Goes wide. Good game here, all zeros again. Intercepted at the blue line, but they can do nothing with it as it come out. They would have been offside. 10-12 left in the second period. That's something for the Canes bench. What's even funnier is I saw him over here. How my mind never deducted that he wasn't in 2 places at one time. I looked at you 3 times over here. How did you play goalie and be here? Face off, just outside Raptor zone. Sent towards the net, chipped wide by the Canes. Raptors able to clear the zone. Canes send it back in. Whittier tries to stand him up in the zone and does. Asup now has the puck. Asup breaks out. He's got Margulies with him. Skates around one. Quick shot. Blocker to side. Margulies has it in the corner. Got a man in front. It's Sykes. Tries to get it to him off the skate. Oh, Kelowna loses his edge. Luckily, there's nothing going on here. Except for the Canes winning the race to the puck here. Backhand pass to Margulies, and then it's sent back to, actually, the Canes have it. They bring it in front. It's in the slot area. Asup recovers. Comes out. He's got Margulies with him. Asup looking to split the defense. Margulies going to try to pick up what's left. Puts it in front. Oh, almost backhanded into the net. Still sitting in front of the net. Perini comes out, right out of the bench, takes a shot. That's wide. Or actually, Slevin held on to, but it wasn't wide. I'm sure my son will talk to me about how I have to sharpen his skates because he's fallen about 3 times and so it was slippery. Well, tight. He's already looking at his grades as my Canes come the other way after that draw. Carlson back. Canes send it to the front of the net. That's almost tipped. Biggie, I think, makes a big save there. 8:43 left. Logan Peterson tried to chip that up ice to Petey. It's deflected to Perini. Perini looks up ice and dumps that. That's to wave off any icing. Petey races to the back of the net to grab the puck. And the battle ensues behind the net between Petey and a couple of Canes players. It's sent around the boards by Canes. Perini picks it up. Quick shot. Deflected. Ooh, right into the goalkeeper. Comes over to Petey's side just through his skates. He's going to try and get that back, and he does. Backhands it to the corner. Canes able to clear the zone. Carlson looks up ice. That's not going to make it, so they have to wave icing off here. And they do. Petey battles for it on the far boards. Quick shot. Biggie beats it up. 7:47 left in the second period. Face-off will be just to the left side of, right side of Biggie. I'll say his name loud and clear. Biggie. Biggie's in net. Now face-off will be just to the right side of the same Biggie. Card, Holland. And Paul. I'll just bat it around in the face-off. Now Holland. Bangs it off the boards. That comes behind the net. Chris Grimm has possession. He banks it off the boards and out of the zone. Gaines, turn around. Bring it into the zone, onside. Gaines, cross ice. Deep takes all the space. Quick shot, that's deflected high. Put behind the Raptors net. Gaines still have possession here with 7:16 left. Stolen, but Canes end up putting it behind the net. Fulton has possession. Looks up ice. Doesn't get it out of the zone as the Canes hold the zone. Canes threatening again. Pulls the face off that quick shot. That's backhanded back into the slot. Then it's Grimm with a beautiful defensive play to get it out. Holland with a foot race. Trying to lift the stick and steal this, and he's unable to. It's to the top of the zone. Hall makes sure that stays in. Then it's sent to the top of the zone. Kept in. Tom Holland stick right in front. He loses it. Holland looks to make a pass in front. And it's held on to by the Canes goalkeeper. Landon's yelling, oh my God, behind me. So I thought something happened in the game. The other game we're watching here, the Olympic game, nothing yet, but Canada's threatening. Canes have possession behind the net. Trying to get it out. Stolen by Margulies. Penalty here. Looks like it's going to go against the Raptors. Down in the offensive zone. That's a tough penalty to take. 6:18 left in the period. 0-0. .16 left. Raptors have the puck to shoot it out of the zone. 1 minute left in the USA game. It's hard to watch with you. Stolen by Logan Peterson. Goes around one. Logan pulls it to the backhand and then backhands it up. Oh, that trick was through, but nobody's there for the rebound. Trying again, deep in the 5:50 left. Whittier ships that around, but the Canes have possession. Dumped around to the other side of the boards, picked up by Logan Peterson. And the slot almost tried to get cleared out by Whittier. Finally, it's cleared out by the Raptors. A neutral zone. I'm sorry, guys. Whistle blown. We'll be back. Face off the center ice here. 5:18 left. 0-0. 31 seconds left on the Casus penalty. Greening circles. Cross ice pass from the Canes. Sorry about the distraction. I was watching the last couple of seconds of that game. Canes bringing in offside. And it looks like that game, the USA-Canada game, is going to overtime. It's been a good matchup there, just like here. All zeros, 15 seconds left on the kill. .502 left in the period. Canes dump it deep. Rainey. Canes get a shot off. That's a man in front, but it goes through his skates. Holland. We're all even now. Holland sends it to, sorry, that was Perini who gets it to Peterson, who gets it out of the zone. The Canes hat there, right? And way off. So 4:38, that faceoff will come outside. The Raptors come outside the Raptors zone. I guess I should finish that sentence. Sykes, Holland, Halsey. Rim and Perini are the deep pair. Oh, no, sorry. That's my bad. That's Carlson and Perini. I don't know why I thought that was good. Paul touched the puck. He's got a couple to beat here, but he's nifty. Pulls it around to the forehand. Tries to get a cross ice pass to Holland. He does. Oh, what an amazing save by the Canes goalkeeper to keep that out of the net. Holland with an opportunity to score there, and he's robbed. Sykes on the draw. Holland, Hall, Sykes, full near Grimm. This time it's Grimm. Canes have the draw. And they clear the zone. Skated out to center ice. Grimm meets the man who dumps it deep. Picked up by Fulton, sent around the boards. Just out of Howard's reach. Almost intercepted by Hall, who would have been off to the races. Dumped in by the Canes with 3:57 left in the second. Fulton mishandles it for a minute, but he's able to recover. As Canes almost took that puck away. Man circles around the dot, takes a quick shot. That's deflected off the defender. Sykes has it, but it's poked away. Canes still threatening here in the zone. And, this is a resilient Canes team. They're young, they're small, but they're holding their own here. Quick shot, save. I think paddled by Biggie there. An amazing save by Biggie. Chris Grimm looks up ice. Tries to hit a man on the fly. Just jumped in the zone offside by a foot in Holland. 3:18 left in the period. Face off just outside the zone. Poked into the Cane zone with 3:15 left. Battle for it in the corner. Quick shot, saved by the goalkeeper and held. 3:03 left in the period. Face off just to the right of the Canes goalkeeper. That was Picard on the draw. D to D, Whittier to Kelowna to Whittier. Whittier to Kelowna. Backhanded up to Margulies. Margulies chips it into the zone. That goes off the referee. Doesn't go as deep as they'd like. Oh, mishandled there and then mishandled again. Soup almost had an opportunity there. Margulies at the top of the zone. Casey winds up, trying to get a pass across to breaking Whittier. And that just goes over his stick. Margulies now chases into the corner, trying to get a quick pass to Kasub. That's intercepted. Remains on Whittier's stick. He tries to pull it through. Does keep it in the zone. Kasub gets it down to Margulies, or tried to get down to Margulies and does. Put in front, just out of the reach of Picard. Kelowna steps up, takes a quick shot, hits a man. Oh, that save is held on to. 2:16 in the period. Face off now deep in the Cane zone. Canes have possession after the draw. Chip it out of the zone. Picked up by Carlson. Gets the break, splits up ice. Has Rintla. Rintla tries to chip it in. Does. Stolen there by Mikey Lee. Mikey Lee tried to get it over to Petey. Gaines coming the other way. Poked away by Carlson. Still gets a shot off there. 1:48 left. Gaines keep it in the zone. Gaines send it towards the front of the net. That goes through the goal now. Chipped in front of the net. Ends up on a bouncing over a Gaines stick. Mikey Lee clears the zone. It's Petey. Petey gets that puck. Tries to get a shot off. Here he does. And it trickles through, but it doesn't go in. It was sitting right on the goal line. Lee has it up top of the zone. And Carlson keeps it from going anywhere. They try to chip it up to the man in front of Carlson. They held it at the zone there for a second. 1 minute left in the period. Sent around the boards. Still in the Raptors zone. Canes have possession. The Raptors take it back. Look up ice. Hit Logan Peterson on fly. Canes circle back. Quick shot saved by Biggie. 38 left in the period. Canes still have possession. Pull it around the close face-off dot. Get it to the point man. Point man dumps it down deep. Goes all the way around. Canes have it on the other side. Carlson steals that puck. Chips it up to Rintala. Rintala chips it out of the zone wisely. That's going to go slow. Won't get to the... that could have been way better. So we get an icing call, 15.5. 15.5 left. Yeah. Up ice. Halsey. A little bit of a break here. Pulls it in front. He shoots. No goal. He looked like he had a goal. They were cheering. Of course, now they're cheering. I guess it does go in here. So it looks like that is going to be a goal. Or not. They're all hanging out down in that zone, so no goal. Not sure exactly what happened there. Oh, 1.8 left again. That face off will go to the right hand side of the goalkeeper, left hand side. Face off. There's the buzzer. We'll be back in the third one. We're back for the start of the third. Face off center ice. Quick shot, deflected, put across the goal now. Halsey still has it. Right, Halsey has it. Quick shot. Actually, pass behind the net. Holland gets it to Halsey's stick, but it's intercepted and kept in. Flipped up by the Canes, but kept in as well. Quick shot. They thought that was in, but it's not. Whistle blown here. Face off down deep. 14-20 left in the period. Quick shot. Deflected wide by the Canes goalkeeper. Canes coming the other way. Quick. Whittier gets back. Behind the net. Rona beats him. Chips it off the boards. Margulies as they battle right in front of my new position. Still battling right in front of me. Puck squirts out to the back of the net, picked up by Whittier with quickness. Whittier sends it off to Canes player. Sykes chases that into the corner, looks up ice. Gets it up to Sue. Brings it up the left-hand side. Brings it into the zone on side. Goes to the round man. Quick shot. That saved and held on to by the goalkeeper with 13:35 left in the third. All zeros here. Now I'm even with Biggie. I'm right on the goal line extended here. It's actually a nice place. I should always call the games from here. I see the whole ice and nobody bothers me. Not that anybody bothers me over there. Carlson tried to get a shot off into the slot. It's held. Quick shot. Oh, being batted around in the slot. I'm not sure who has it. Still being batted around loosely. Another quick shot by Margulies. I knew at about 2 or 3 of those shots. He's still battling for it in the corner. He's got 2 on him. Kasuf gets in there. And Sykes has it. Sykes tries to put it in front. James get it. Ends up on Perini's stick. He winds up, takes a shot to the front of the net. Oh, that just squirts wide. Margulies chases it into the corner. Backhands it deep. Trying to get sent out by the Canes, but they can't do it. Big shot that was deflected high. Perini again is going to skirt up that right side. Try to send it towards the front of the net. Canes flip it up. Picked up by Carlson, who spins, gets that out of the zone. Canes able to bring it back in with a 3-on-2. Quick shot saved by Biggie. It sits there, but it's able to get it. Sykes gets a hold of that rebound. He skates out with Margulies. Sykes and Margulies go the other way. Put on Margulies' stick. Quick shot that goes over the goalie's glove. Canes pick it up in their own zone. Put in front. Sykes had a hold of it. Ooh, Sykes pushes a man into the boards. They're going to call him there. He went head first into the boards. I don't think it was intentional, obviously. He was just fighting for the puck there. So the Raptors are going to go hand down. So 12-17 left in the third. Raptors a man down. P.D. Peterson, Poltonier, and Graham. Graham, after the draw, sends it out of the zone wisely. P.D. tried to get an interception there at center ice. Canes bring it back in on side. They want to set this power play up. Raptors want to destroy it behind the net. Canes have possession. Flipped off the puck. Almost put in front. Peterson steals that. Peterson looks up ice. Shifts it up to Petey, just out of reach. And it ends up back on Peterson's stick at the top of the zone. He sends it back wisely to the defender. Chris Graham, who sends it up towards the goalkeeper and down into the Cane zone. 53 left on the kill. Poltonier steps up and makes sure that puck didn't go in the zone. The red line has sticks being swatted all around. Canes come out with it. Canes bring it to the top of the zone. Poltonier back, pushes that man back and circles back. Makes that man circle back. Quick shot. That's deflected. Biggie got a piece of it. Try to put it in front. There's a man in the slot trying to get a shot off. Haynes still trying to work to get a shot here. Petey takes it up, skates it out of the zone. Still has possession. Banks it off the boards to himself. Looks for some help. Gets it all the way across. There was a man there. It was Logan Peterson who's pushed off the puck. They got two men just jumping all over him. Kelowna. Cross-ice pass. Hits Petey. The top of the zone. Petey tried to hit like Logan Peterson. As the Canes try to clear it out of their own zone. And they do. They get it at least to the top. And it's put back on Logan Peterson's stick. Pulls it around one. That's poked away. Canes come the other way. Canes hustle to that puck. Holland, puck out to Halsey. Halsey's got Rentler with him, 2-on-2. Halsey brings it into the zone, tries to drop it back for Holland. Does. Holland pulls it across. Kick save. A nice low shot by Holland. Canes come out with it. Canes bring it into the zone. Got four guys on him. To the front. Kelowna tries to jump that play. Looks up ice and hits Holland on the fly. Holland just behind the ref. Brings it into the zone onside, but that's stolen by the Canes at the top of the zone. No, it's held in. Holland gets that back. Holland has it caught in his skates. Still ends up on Halsey's stick, and then eventually the Canes do come out with it. Canes breaking the other way with 9:41 left in the period. Offside. That faceoff will come outside the Raptor zone. Canes bring it in onside and bumped off the puck by a Raptor. Halsey dumps that down to Perini. Perini looking up ice. Hits Holland. Holland just took a weird bounce off the stick, and the Canes had it in the slot there, and then Halsey's hooked, but he gets out with it. Halsey racing towards the other end of the ice. Has it on his backhand, tries to put it in front. Canes come away with it. Taken away by Holland as the Canes try to bring it in his own. They do. And it is all. Peterson on the faceoff has Margulies. Petey with him. Canes bringing it into the zone. Onside, offside. I thought it might have been tipped away. It was. We'll redo that faceoff outside the zone. 8:51 left in the period. Most of the boys on the bench are lined up, not watching this game, but the USA game. I've walked away from my phone, so I can't even watch the game anymore. Distracting me way too much. Haynes almost had a pass intercepted there. They bring it to the zone. They got a 3-on-2 blue in here. Haynes pull around one man. It's taken, but poked away. Ends up on the skates of one. Peterson flips it up. They got a 2-on-0 break here. It's Petey. If he's got some speed here, he's got a man with him. It's Margulies. Margulies winds up, takes a shot, shoots it wide. Put in front, banged around. Margulies has it, tries to put it around the other side. Perini will skate in and try to get that puck, and he sort of does. Nice play. Peterson to Margulies. It's like an offside here. Margulies was taken off the skates. .807 left in the period. Raptors have possession. Trying to get it over to Sioux, who lost his edge. Haynes take a quick shot. Biggie has it, holds on to it for the faceoff. 7:57 left in the game. Spikes on the draw down low to the right of Biggie. USA won, it seems. If you're wondering, everybody's going crazy here because USA has just won the gold medal, folks. They've stopped the game here because the USA ends the Olympics from the USA gold in overtime. And everybody in the rink here was cheering. It's moments like this you'll never forget. Everybody just stopped what they're doing. Every kids are banging their sticks. That's a USA goal. And they'll restart this game. All zeros here. 7:55 left. We'll see what kind of motivation that serves for the Raptors as Boltonier breaks out. Boltonier brings it up into the zone. Onside, pulls it around one. Gets it over to Lee. Lee chips it towards the goal. Quick shot. Save. Got around in the crease area. Kept in by the Raptors, then skated out by Kasu. I have lost my position here. I have to somehow get back without walking through the Raptors bench here. Gaines coming the other way. Kelowna slides over. Oh, nice poke check by Kelowna. Puck remains at the top of the zone. Lee gets in there. Battle ensues with 7:10 left in this game. Put over the ref's head. Lee looks up ice. Gets it up to center ice with 7:04 left in the period. Chipped across. Defensive change here. Poked away here by Lee. Raptors, actually, Kane still have possession. They get it to Point Man. Point Man winds up, takes a shot. That puck almost had eyes, and then a man in front tries to get a swat at it. Almost does. The Raptors here are going to get a penalty. It's going to be Kelowna going to the box here with 6:46 left in the game. I'm going to stay where I was since I don't need to watch that Olympic game. I'll walk back over to the corner. So the Raptors would be a man down here based on, oh no, it wasn't Kelowna. It's out there, so good deal. You got a break here, 2-on-1. It's Holland and Halsey. These guys have telepathy. Holland loses it. Halsey gets a shot off. Oh. Holland got the pass across, but Halsey had it caught in his skate. Still got a shot off, but a pad save here by the Canes goalkeeper. Face off down low. That was a pretty amazing moment when everything stops for something like that. You kind of never forget it, like I said. So pretty cool experience here at the rink. The Canes take possession after that draw. Kelowna up ice. He tried to hit Holland, couldn't get it out though. And they hold that top. His own man's waiting for it. He had a shot to take there, but he shot it wide. Halsey dishes it to Kelowna. Kelowna behind the net. Loses it for the moment. Looks up ice. Oh no, it's intercepted in the slot. Nobody's there, thankfully. Oh, Holland overskates it. Kane still threatening here. Put it in front of the net. Kelowna sends it around the boards to Hall. Hall skates it up. He's got 2-on-1 here again with Holland. Halsey looks at the net. Lines up. Takes a shot. He scores! With 5:51 left. It's a shorthanded goal for Garrett Hall. And it's a Raleigh Raptors goal with 5:51. Nice goal by Garrett Hall, who had options. Could have looked across to Holland, but that's just the great thing about a 2-on-1. That defender has to make a decision. Usually that decision is to play the pass. That was done, but Halsey with a nifty shot puts it past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 with 5:51 in a tight 0-0 game up until that point. Canes trying to get that goal back, bring it into the Raptor zone. Taken away by Petey. Petey sends it around the boards, all the way around and out. Waiting for it, Logan Peterson. Logan Peterson tried to grab it and run for the races there, but the Canes able to get a pass across ice, and that's poked away by Petey. Petey comes up the left-hand side. Brings it into the zone. He's over by the left-hand faceoff dot. Looks to the point man. It's Carlson, and he decides to put it down lower where Peterson will pick it up. Peterson looks across ice. There's a man there. Oh, just missed him. Try to keep it in the zone there was Carlson. Dishes it to Margulies. Margulies. By the way, we're even strength here. Petey has it down low. Barreling through a couple of guys. Still battling for that puck. And Canes come out with it. They had more in the corner there. Canes coming the other way. Just out of reach of the Canes player. Banged off the boards and back into the Canes zone. Leeson intercepts a pass, takes a quick shot. That's high into the goalie's chest. He holds on to that for the faceoff. 4:39 left in the third. So again, I'd like to apologize to Berkeluk family, Berkeluk, for not calling out Mr. Biggie. He's got a shutout rolling. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. 4:37. I don't believe in jinxes. Biggie's playing outstanding here. Up to the point. Quick shot by Grimm. That goes low into the front. Batted away, and they score! Holland, off the rebound, puts it in to make it 2-0 Raptors with 4:25 left in the game. That's a critical goal. Nice insurance piece. Yeah, that's Holland. I know he had a rebound off a shot. I think it was Garrett Hall who had the shot, so those two are part of both the goals here as Biggie almost loses his balance. Giving high fives. So the USA Olympic win has motivated this Raptors team to put in two with 4:25 left. Raptors have it again. It's Howard. Dumps it around behind the Canes net. Canes pick it up, and Halsey takes it back. Then the Canes take it back. Coming up ice. Sliding over as Mason Poltonier makes a nice poke check at the line. Put in by the Canes. Mason with a couple of nice poke checks there. Man's pulled down, no call. Holland chips it out of the zone. Up the ice to the blue line. Grimm had for a moment. Sends a cross-ice pass. He tried to hit Halsey. That comes to the Canes. Canes trying to fire a pass. That was offside as went right to Holland. He skated in and offside. So it'll be a nice Sunday here. Better than my NFL Sundays, where my Jets never win. We got a nice, hopefully a W here for the Raptors. Still a lot of time left, so I can't call that. But puck sent around by the Canes, picked up by Whittier. I like an all-win Sunday. Makes for a nice Monday. Start the day at work. All you can think about is a good Sunday. The soup. Try to hit Margulies. I think that's going to go the length of the ice. Yeah, it might be a nice and toss. So I got to come all the way back down into the Raptor zone, just to the right of Biggie. That's right. Biggie's in the Whittier has it on the side, chips it up to the top of the zone, but not out, and ends up back on his streak. And Kane's sent it low. Kane's still threatening here. They put it off the back of the net. Whittier has three Canes down there. They still put it off the back of the net, off the side of the net. But Whittier all over that player as well. The suit comes out with it, chips it up ice. That hits Kane player at center ice. Canes come back the other way, hold it up top of the zone and dump it. Whittier chases. It's up ice, hits Margulies. Margulies right off the bench. Tries to hit Suit. Looking to get it back to Margulies. Margulies pulls it in, takes a shot. That's held onto by the goalkeeper. There's no whistle yet. So it must have been just sitting in front of that goalkeeper. 2:32 left in this game. 2-0 Raptors. After the draw, puck being batted around in front of the Canes net. Hitty has it at the top of the zone. He's bumped a little bit by a Cane player. Still held at the top with Sykes in there and Lee. Sorry, I haven't been calling out the lines much. Very distracting game today. I was so distracted that my brain was being held on that far side, but it does squirt out to Perini. But I was seeing Guido on the bench, but thought he was in the net. Never realized. It's amazing how the mind works. A quick pass across, just misses Sykes. Lee winds up with a shot. That's low. Just rebound was available, but nobody was there to take it. Carlson steps up, sends it back behind the Canes net. Sykes breaks off from the front of the net and gets that, and then there's going to be a penalty here against the Raptors with 1:46 left. They'll play most of the rest of the game with man down, barring a goal from the Canes. That faceoff will come down low into the Raptors zone. Two goose, but they got a rest of the game to kill a penalty here to keep it two goose. Ends up on a couple of Kane sticks, but it's taken out by Hall. Hall breaks out, looks up ice, tries to get it to Holland. Holland he does. Holland brings it into the zone, hits the brakes, takes a quick shot that's deflected wide into the corner by the goalkeeper. Canes trying to set up the play down low. Look up ice. If I was them, I'd pull the goalkeeper, but that's just me. Get a 6-on-4 here. And that's not their style. Put out in front. Being whacked around. Canes pick it up. Still threatening behind the net. Try to get another pass off. Grim takes that. Looks up ice. And gets it just out of the zone. Canes bring it back in. 1:04 left in the period. Bolton here. Battles with a Canes player. Does come up to the top of the zone, not out, where Halsey trying to push the puck out. Bolton does have it. Slams it up ice. Still not out. Halsey's stick is lifted, and the Canes are able to keep it in with 42. 26 left on the power play. Canes threatening, taking a quick shot off of Biggie's mask and actually off the glass. Raptors able to clear it. Holland trying to break through three there. Oh, they got a change here. They left this man out here alone. So Colin's got to slide over quick, and he gets there just in time to deflect that. He's going to get a penalty here as he pushes the kid into the boards after that play. You get tangled up. The Colin is going to go to the box with 22 left. So that Canes team will go on a two-man advantage here for 6 seconds. If they pull the goalie, they can get a 6-on-3 here. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. Strategy tells you should pull the goalie here. But, I mean, it's a non-league game. I get it, but I'm always looking to win. So just interesting that they're not going to pull that goalkeeper. 22 left. They've conceded the loss, in my opinion. Rainey with a nice clear. 17. Dane's got to set back up. Cross-ice pass. Man out of the box. It's Petey. Intercepts. Comes the other way. Takes a quick shot. Deflected off the blocker. Still in front. Wound up by Peterson. He just sent it wide. Peterson gets another backhand off that goes wide. 3 seconds left. That'll do it. And the Raptors win 2 in a row here. 2-0. Biggie with a great game. 2 goose. And Biggie make sure that the goose stays up there. Nice shutout by Biggie. Not Guido, who just gave me the nod. But just want to thank everybody for listening, and go USA. Go Raptors.